Hey guys, Dwayne here. Day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, also Record Store Day. So I got up real early this morning, went down to my local record store, got in line, and I was actually the second person in the door to check out and scope out all these special Record Store Day releases that came out this morning. Most of them very limited runs and only available to independent record stores. So if you want to know what they all were, I mean, you can see it online. Most of you probably already know what the releases are. So this is just a quick update. I bought one thing. I promised myself I would only buy one thing, and the one thing that I went down there for, I actually had in my hand and ended up putting it back for something else. So what I picked up, or what I was going to pick up, was the Pink Floyd The Wall 7-inch singles box set, and it comes with 3 7-inch singles in a nice, it's actually a pretty wide box, and it comes with a folded up poster as well. And so I go in, they had I think it was 6 copies of it, and I go and I look down at the price, and it was $50. So, you know, to some that may be fair, and to others like myself, I thought it was a little over the top. So I'm walking around the store with it as I'm deciding, you know, if I really want to get this thing or not. Because of course, you know, I mean, I'm a huge Floyd fan and Floyd collector, and of course The Wall is my favorite LP, as many of you know. And one thing I did was I whipped my phone out of my pocket and quickly jumped on eBay just to kind of see, you know, is this a justified price? And so I look on eBay, and of course there's, you know, already guys selling them on there for, you know, anywhere from you know, $60 to $100. And I thought, wow, you know, here's a good chance for me to get it at, I guess, the bottom price. And I still was kind of torn, you know, I'm still thinking $50 for 3 7-inches. I just don't know. And so I looked at the, they also had the Nirvana 10-inch single box set, and I think that was $40 or $50 as well. The Beatles 7-inch box set was $50. I was also interested in the Syd Barrett 7-inch Mick Rock book box set. That I think was $39, and you got one 7-inch single. And so the more I thought about it, I'm like, wow, I just, you know, for buying something for myself right now as I'm out Christmas shopping, I didn't know if I really wanted to lay that kind of money down. Now, I may kick myself down the road, because as Pink Floyd vinyl goes, it's very, very collectible, as you all know. So when the day comes when I decide to add that to the collection, it's probably going to cost me quite a bit. But this is just me personally speaking. Holding it in my hands, looking at it, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't throw down the $50 for that. So as I'm going through the store and I'm looking at all the other releases, there was one, and I kind of forgot about it until I saw it. And they had 3 copies of this LP. And when I saw it, that was it. I put the Floyd back and I grabbed this. It's the first time on vinyl release of Dream Theater's Metropolis Part 2. Scenes from a Memory. This is one of their masterpiece albums, and Dream Theater, when it comes to progressive metal, is by far in my top 3 bands. These guys are just so incredible. If you're unfamiliar with Dream Theater, the best way I could describe them is lots of heavy time changes, very long songs. Think of Yes, the band Yes, going metal. And that's the best way I can describe Dream Theater. The drummer, Mike Portnoy, left the band this year. People are saying temporarily. I don't really know. He was actually the founding member of Dream Theater, and so it's interesting that he left the band, but he needed a break to focus on some other things. And you know, he is of course on this album. He's so insanely good. But this is back to this. This is the first time on vinyl. This is number 1073. There were only 3,000 copies of this printed. Okay, back to the Pink Floyd box set. There were 7,500 copies of that printed. Now, given, you know, Dream Theater, Pink Floyd in the average, you know, market, you know, which is going to be more desirable. But I'm speaking for me, myself, and I. And this, you know, 180 gram, 2 LP, limited press. And I actually saw a special online about the pressing of this LP, and it's pressed by Enjoy Ride Records, Blooddale Records. I'm not sure, but anyway, the label that produced this, the guy that owns the label is a record store owner and collector, and he put everything into this, and it sounds freaking amazing. It's what we're listening to now. Obviously, I have the volume down, but what a pressing. I mean, this thing sounds insanely good. It is a gatefold, and it doesn't come with printed inner sleeves. It's the standard white inner sleeves. But this is an album that I knew if I didn't get it, I would definitely be kicking myself later. So I had to kind of weigh the cards there and decide, you know, which did I really want more, the Pink Floyd or the Dream Theater. And so I opted for the Dream Theater, and I think I definitely made the right choice here. You know, the Pink Floyd singles box set, I would be buying that solely out of collectability. It's not like I don't have many versions of those songs. So, you know, it would be solely as a collectible piece, where this is both, you know, to play, even though I have the CD, this, you know, full album, to be, I think I did better with this. And this was $29. So, you know, $20 difference there. So this is what I came home with. But, you know, there were definitely some cool pieces there. The John Lennon Imagine reissue box set, the Beatles 7-inch box set, a lot of cool stuff. And from what I could tell, it looked like some titles they had lots of copies of, like the Nirvana, for example, they had lots of copies of that. The Fish albums, they had lots of copies of those. Wilco, things like that. The Pink Floyd was pretty limited. The Syd Barrett was very limited. The Dream Theater was very limited. So, you know, I don't know. Check your local record store. Get online and look and see if any of those titles interest you. And even though they all seem to be higher priced this time, you know how it goes with record store day. You got to get it while you can. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you guys. That was my pickup. Absolutely love it. Think I made the right decision. So if any of you are thinking of the Dream Theater, I absolutely recommend it and stand behind it. The quality is just crazy good. So that's it. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. And I will chat at y'all soon. Peace. Stay in the groove. Bye.